Well, Chit Chat Kit Kats. Well, today I just got some matcha. I've never had matcha before. So when it came, I made a matcha latte with just the milk and the matcha. And then I just made a matcha with sparkling water and the monk fruit sweetener, the strawberry sweetener, and it's quite good, you know. So I know that the matcha is supposed to be really healthy for you. And I didn't think I would like it because I don't do well with hot green tea and things. It's usually too bitter, but the one I got here is not bitter, and it's actually quite tasty. I got Jade Leaf is the name of it, Jade Leaf. I got the one that is the ceremonial, and it's not bitter at all. I'm really very, very pleasantly surprised. So I will be having this quite often. Instead of just making the plain sparkling water, I'll be making it with the matcha from now on. And so, again, very, very healthy drink. Now, I just spent time on the phone with, again, one of my students, and she was talking about wanting to redecorate her bedroom. Now, I decorated her place once before. So we were on the phone, and I said, she gave me the kind of, feeling she wanted to get. And we went through Amazon. I said, how about this, and this, And so she's ordering things, and we'll put up the pictures when it comes, and we'll see how well it comes together. So I just did this with Siddhananda as well, her living room. Now, she's got a lovely living room as it is, but it was feeling a bit like it needed something. So just went through with her to decorate that, and we're still waiting for things to come in. So when it comes in, it's all put together. I'll be able to show you pictures of that as well. So decorating online on a shoestring, okay? So we'll see how this comes out. She goes, well, maybe you have a new calling here we can do. I don't know how well that will go, but, was happy to do that. I really do enjoy decorating, and we'll just see how it all comes together, okay? Well, you'll be the first to know. Now, we're still working on the Heart to Heart book. He's seeing if he can do this. The Kindle has volumes 1 and 2 in it. We're going to split up. I think we're going to try to do that, split up the hard copy books, because it's 770 pages, and Amazon only lets you do in a hard copy book 550 pages. So we're going to split it down, and it'll be volume 1 and volume 2, either hard copy, hardcover, or the soft cover. We'll see how much it runs. So we're going to make it into 2 volumes, but the Kindle has both volumes in it. You get all 770 pages on Kindle for like $4.99. Now, I prefer to have something that I can hold and take with me, etc., and do it. But if you don't have funds and you really want to look at it, again, you can get it on Kindle, 770 pages for $5. Can't beat that. So anyway, we're still working that out. As soon as it's worked out, we'll see if Amazon will let us do that. The Kindle, just tell them it's volumes 1 and 2 are in the Kindle. So hopefully Amazon lets us go ahead and do that, and that would work out quite well. So as soon as it's done, I'll let you know. Oh my goodness. Anyway, So that's what I've been doing today, and I am, like I said, I'm enjoying my sparkling matcha. I love this tea bowl. Isn't that lovely? It's like it's got that kind of a rough surface to it, but this is my matcha, going to be my matcha tea bowl, and it works well. Now, to do the matcha, you have to use a little bit of the warm water first. You don't want what I found out, you don't want, when you're making matcha, you don't want the water real hot because that will make it bitter. So you just want it, warm. They said about 80 degrees. So I did it a little warm, mixed up my two little scoops using your tea scoops. I got a matcha kit today, which I really like. I really like the colors of it and things. So 2 scoops of that. Use your whisk, get that ready, and then I put it in with the sparkling water and that sweetener, and it's, like I said, it's really, really good. I'm liking that. So yeah, matcha out. Yeah, I'm really surprised that it's very mild. Now, admittedly, I have a lot of sparkling water in with it to make it 1 cup. I haven't tried it just the little, in a little bitty teacup. That would be strong. I'm going to work my way up to it, I think. That's going to take me a little bit to work my way up to it, because I'm usually not a big tea drinker. I tried it, and I have a lot of specialized teas up there, but I did not do well with, really getting into the tea as much. But I have to say, I'm really glad that I decided to go out on a limb and try the matcha. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. And just chilling today, not putting up too many because I'm kind of trying to watch. I was having a debacle with my email today, trying to go back and forth with how we were going to rectify this. At first his choice was, well, we'll just make the text smaller. I said, you can't read it. I said, I have a lot of older viewers, myself included. When the text is that small, I said, it's irritating. You can't read it. So I said, no, we need to keep the text, in a good, legible way to be read. So, we came up with another thing, and I said, no, that's not going to work. I said, you need to split it into 2 volumes. We don't want to just take stuff out, leave stuff out, then you got to figure out what do you leave in, what do you take out. No, I said just split it in 2 volumes. So I think he's working on that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this comes out. Hopefully Amazon will approve that and just let the Kindle, because that's already up, let them keep that as volume 1 and 2 are included in that, and then be able to split it in the hard copies. I think that's a workable solution, but we'll see if Amazon, lets us go ahead and do that. Anyway, I'm back to my matcha. Matcha good. I'm really glad I got that. Like I said, I love this tea bowl. I have a number of tea bowls. I do love tea bowls. Yeah. But I fell in love when I saw this one online, that it's just got that roughness and that, very nice. And the colors of it. Yeah. So this is great for my matcha. matcha bowl. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. What are you doing on this Saturday?